everyone, this is Jessica from the Boyer Sisters blog, here to share with you a hair tutorial that I've been doing on myself for a while called the Vintage Double Roll Updo. This tutorial features a 2-in-1 hair tutorial. So the first one is how to do the rolls on the side, and you can leave your hair down long. It can be curly, you can style it, you can do whatever you want beforehand, and then you can do these rolls, which I'll show you. And then the second one is how to do the 2 little buns in the back, which is what I'm wearing now. As a preface to this tutorial, I just want to add that I have added some oil to my hair to give it some body and some hold, so that I don't necessarily have to hairspray it if I don't want to. If there are some flyaways, I certainly will, but the coconut oil that I have put in really helps. Also, I have not washed my hair in 3 days, and I would suggest that if you're planning on doing this hairstyle, that you put at least some sort of product in your hair that will help give it hold, or else rely on some hairspray afterwards. So let's get started with this tutorial. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to brush out your hair with a comb or a brush or whatever you prefer, before moving on to using a fine tooth comb to brush the hair away from your face. Then you're going to take a top section of your hair and you're going to start rolling it down, adding sections of hair as you go until you hit the top of your ear. Then you're going to kind of push up on the roll before you pin it into place. And I like to pin my bobby pins in the direction of them pointing towards my face, so that it's going against the roll and it locks the roll into place. And you can do that a couple times. I only had to do it twice, but you might have to do it more depending on how thick your hair is or how slippery your hair is. Alright, there's one side. And you're going to do the same process on the other side, taking your fine-tooth comb and brushing away from your face. You can use a brush for this. I like to use a fine-tooth comb. So you're going to take the top section, rolling down, adding in sections as you go along until you hit the top of your ear before you pin it into place. And you're going to push up slightly again before adding the bobby pin in. And remember to point that bobby pin towards your face as soon as you pick up that little bit of hair, and then push it in so that you lock the roll into place. And you can take sections of hair at the bottom. If they got too tight, you can take them and pull them out just a bit, just to give it the right volume. There we go. There's the first look. For the second look, you're going to take your hair in the back and divide it into 2 sections, and then you're going to start rolling down from the rolls that you first began, adding in the hair as you go along, and twisting it all the way until you get close to the ends. Make sure that it's nice and tight, and make sure that all the hair is incorporated. You're going to twist around 2 fingers and then your index finger for a smaller roll before you slide it onto the back of your head. And then with a bobby pin, you're going to take just the edge of the bun and you're going to pick up that bit of hair and then slide the bobby pin into place, making sure that the bobby pin is not showing. You can use your fingers to see, you can use a mirror. I like to use my fingers. A mirror sometimes complicates things. So you can pin in the middle to secure that end that's in there, the end of your hair. Or you can pin at the bottom, just wherever you feel that your hair is loose and it needs to be secured. Go ahead and pin. Alright, now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Starting from that roll, you're going to twist down and make sure that you add in all of the hair. It can be tricky on the second side because you can miss some hair. I do that all the time, so just beware. And then you're going to wrap it around 2 fingers and then your index finger, making sure it's nice and tight, and then slide it very gently onto the back of your head, right next to the roll. And make sure that it's level. That is also another tricky thing. You can use your fingers to feel if it's level or not. I'm so practiced at it that I don't really need to anymore. Sometimes I can mess this part up. And then you're just going to continue pinning your bun into place. You can go in the middle, you can go on the edge, wherever you feel that you need to secure the bun. And then if your rolls have come undone right underneath that first roll, you can go back and take a bobby pin and pin it into place. And there is the finished look. Now if you want to, you can add a little rose flexi clip. And the way that I like to use the flexi clips is I attach it through one side of the roll, and then I have the end of that arm pop out in the middle of the other. And you want to make sure that the flexi is level and straight and it's not crooked. And you may want to have somebody stand behind you and tell you whether it is or not, if you can't feel it. And there we go. There's the finished look.